Why people need mental health breaks. Let's talk about it. So, I don't know, it's been a while since I've been on here doing a video, and I really didn't let anybody know it would be an out for a little bit. And I am sorry for that, but I always am one to say, do what you need to do for your mental health. And that's what I needed to do. So, there's been a lot happen. There's been a lot going on. There's been, work, life, health, financial, just everything has been going on. So I had to step back. I had to step back for my own mental health. I had to take care of me. I had to take care of myself. I had to take care of my family. I needed to take care of my home. I needed to take care of situations that I really couldn't explain to you at the end of the day, but drained me in ways that I could not explain. And there would have been no benefit for me getting on here and trying to be somebody I wasn't at the time. So I decided to step back. Well, it hasn't been fun. Nothing about all of this has been fun. So let's backtrack. At first, I kind of took a break because I was working two jobs. I was really busy. I really loved my job, but it made it very hard for me because I loved my jobs to step away and take time to record versus to work. And because I appreciate my clients and because I enjoy what I do, to me, that was very good for my mental health and it was very healthy. And I didn't see a problem with it. Well, then it got wrapped up in time, whereas the next thing that happened was we had a major health hazard in this house. Um, William had a stroke, the scariest day of my life. Never expected that phone call. Never would have thought that was going to happen. And I don't know why, because as you guys all know, I had a stroke a few years ago. Of course, it can happen to anybody, but I just didn't see it happening. And it got me. It got me good. Um, in a matter of a few minutes of a phone call, I was able to see that he was struggling and he was definitely having what looked and appeared to be a stroke because, unlike me, who had no physical symptoms, he definitely had the drooping and it was very hard to see. And he was states away. And so my daughter and I packed up and we headed and we went to him and whew, just the longevity. He is safe. He is safe. He is doing well. He is thriving today. But let's talk about that. It wasn't fun. It wasn't easy. Um, he was off work for a few months, like till here recently. And that brought its own challenges. One thing being that he is a hardcore smoker and in the matter of minutes went to not smoking. But as far as health, let's talk about that first. He was lucky he had TNK. It helped him prevent any further damage than what had already happened. Also allowed him a quicker recovery time for sure. Night and day compared to my experience. Two different situations, two different, both being clots, but his was busted up before it became damaged too much more. Knock on wood. And he essentially was out of the hospital within a few days and then has had follow up since, but no major setbacks with that, which is great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But with that being said, when he came home, of course, he was not smoking and he is a whole different bear of a beast when he is not smoking. A guy that I had been with, loved, I just love him with all that I am. And that was a struggle, which I'll talk about probably in other videos about addiction and the repercussions with that. But let me just say that there were days that I would go to bed and just hope and pray that I woke up with the same guy that I fell in love with because the guy next to me was not that guy. Like, he was struggling with, not only not smoking, but he's a big proponent of how we function in our household financially. And he's a big proponent of like just being my supporter. And when he can't even take care of himself at that time, he can't support me. And he's just a big factor in our lives. Of course, he's the other half of me. And it was hard. It was hard for him to become a stay at home, non working, non smoking, non caffeine drinking person who had to depend on medical care and spousal care and, support from others. And it just, let's just say it was a rough few months. Like, he had a stroke on March 27th, I think. Maybe May, June, things started getting better. I don't know. It all just seemed to be kind of a blur during that whole time. So it was rough. And I picked up another job as well. So now I'm working 3 jobs and I'm trying to care for him the best I can, plus take care of my own mental health because, again, I was struggling. I was struggling every day and work felt normal. I could go to work and I could be me and I could do what I do. And people still wanted to see me and people still wanted to talk to me. And to them, in their eyes, nothing had changed about me. And that was very positive because in his eyes at the time, I feel that he thought I was really the devil or something. I don't know. Like, it just was not our best time. Okay. So it was rough. It was rough. Um, and I don't know, fast forward to today, I am still working 3 jobs. I am still working 3 jobs and he is working. And here I am on the video trying to talk to you today because I am one that says all the time, you have to take care of your mental health. And guess what? I'm to a point to where I've went through and worked through and took care of my mental health. And I am here today to say, I'm back. I'm back and I'm feeling better. Things are looking better for me. Things are looking better for William. Things are looking better for us. Um, and to say it's been a challenge is to say that very lightly. I feel like it's been such a challenge and we have been through so much. And just if I think back to the last 2 years, 2 years, 2.5 years, I cannot tell you how many times I've just wanted to say, I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit because I just feel like things have been challenging. But then at the end of the day, when I set back today and I look like I'm fixing to make a big change in my business, I'm fixing to pretty much go to a private practice status. Doing it on my own. I'm fixing to cut down 2 of my jobs, so I'll only have 1. I am going to be able to focus on this more, which I love doing this. Don't get me wrong. Um, and that's not why I haven't been here. It's just that I didn't want to come on here and I didn't want to dump on you guys. That wouldn't have been fair. And I didn't feel that I could talk about, situations when I was going through situations without being emotionally connected. And that really is not ethical for that. I mean, I can be emotional with you guys, but I didn't want to dump my emotions on you. I didn't want to send you to needing a therapist for sure, right? So that's why I chose to do what I did. And I'm coming back and I'm feeling better and I'm excited for this and I'm excited for everything that's coming in front of me within the next, weeks, days, months, years. I'm just excited for life. And I am excited that I am able to sit here and tell you today that I am back. And I do have things that I will touch on and talk about because I have grown so much, personally, emotionally, in the last few months. And I feel that I've done very good. And being able to still do what I love to do safely. Like, it's different when if you're my client, The reason that this is different than me seeing my clients and why I didn't think that was unethical, but this would be unethical, is because I'm there and they're talking to me and they're giving me their situations. I'm absorbing what's going on with them. My concerns, my issues, my life is the back burner of that situation. When I'm sitting here talking to you, there's nobody telling me anything. It's just me sharing with you. And at any point, I didn't want to merge those lines to where it became a problem. And that's what the difference was. So going to work and staying busy and doing what I did and doing what I've been doing has been very healthy for me. And I am to a point now where there's been some solid, month or so of just calm. And I'm like, I can do this. I have the energy to come here and to be present and to provide you guys the tools and resources and to be a support if needed and to do the conversations that are hard and talk about things that need to be talked about. And I don't have to be worrying about what I'm going to trauma dump on you. That's the difference. So I know it's been a break and I do apologize for that. But I also want to say I'm glad I did that. So if you're struggling with wondering, what do I need to do in life, whether you're a content creator, whether you're, a therapist, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a friend, whether you're a spouse, no matter what the role is, if you are feeling that you need to do something to be a little bit healthier for yourself, just do it. Just do it. It will make you feel so much better. You will feel so much relief. And then when the day happens that you get back to the point where you're like, man, I want to do that again. There's that drive, that there's that desire and want. Then you'll know it's time, just like I did. William's been telling me for months, just go back and do a video. Just I haven't wanted to do a video. And I've tried to tell him this, but again, he's had his own struggles and stuff. So today I can say I want to do this. I want to be here. I want to talk to you guys. I feel like I'm looking at my screen and I see that we need to do some fixes on our editing because this picture does not look right, maybe. If so, I'm sorry, I'll fix it. But it's been a minute. So we're just going to take today. And I just want to say thank you guys for coming back and watching this for those that do. And thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the ones that reached out when you didn't see me. Thank you for the ones that knew about situations and reached out to ask how he was doing. Thank you for, just being part of this channel. And I want to say that if there is anything that I can be of help for you and support for you, please feel free to reach out to me. I am back. I am checking the emails. I am checking the messages. Everything will be seen. If there's topics that you guys want to talk about, we've had a lot happen, not only with my life, but let's talk about politically. Let's talk about, just all the hard things that are happening in life. I'm still seeing so many people struggling for financial reasons, so many people struggling, just in everyday life with things that are going on. So if there's something that you guys want to talk about, let me know because I'll be glad to talk about it with you guys. I'll be glad to do a video with it about it. I'll be glad to answer any questions that I can. I am, like I said, starting a new situation where I am going to be getting my own building and I am going to be seeing clients out of my own building, which is exciting. That's been good. And then also in the last 2 months, I've lost 20 pounds. I'm on a little bit of a healthier journey. And it feels great. So I feel like I'm just ready to be here and I'm ready to be here for you guys. And I'm ready to talk about whatever we need to talk about and what I want to talk about with you guys. So please just remember that it may take me a minute to get the logistics, like when do I want to post again and why there's this second box on the video. Like some of this stuff will have to be fixed. Just be patient. But I do plan to do 2 videos a week. I can tell you that maybe this week and next week might be 1 video only because, I like to be able to give my all into just recording videos and in doing that, it does take time. So just be patient. I'm just glad that I can be here today. And I just want to thank you guys as always for, just supporting me and being here. So if you guys would, please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell because there will be more notifications coming out. Thank you so much and have a great evening. Bye, guys.